Oracles are infamously known for bringing off-chain data on-chain in a verifiable way. But what about arbitrary data? I want to know if the current chairman of the US Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, would say good afternoon at the next FOMC meeting or not. This is data that you cannot fetch from any API as such. Optimistic Oracle solves this. You can make assertions on any event or outcome, even something as quirky as Fed chairman's greeting. If the community can observe and verify it through recordings, testimony, or other means, it can become a truth on-chain. That's just what I built for the Innovation Sandbox Hackathon. Nest is an optimistic truth oracle on Near that enables anyone to assert any data on chain and have the community and people involved in it making it a verifiable truth. I want to explain the beautiful architecture of an optimistic oracle quickly before jumping forward. So basically, someone makes an assertion which we assume is automatically true. We are being optimistic. While making the assertion, they also post a bond in fungible tokens. These bonds act as a spam prevention plus ensure some deterrent in case the asserter is true. So, and any other person, another user who might find the assertion wrong has the power to dispute this assertion by matching the bond amount. In case it is not disputed, we accept it as a final outcome. In case it goes into a dispute, we have the dispute to match the bond amount. Moving on, once the assertion is disputed, the people who hold the nest tokens vote for true or false. Depending on the outcome, either party wins. They receive half of the opposition's bond as reward. Asserter wins, they get 50% of the disputed bond and vice versa. And the remaining 50% goes into a treasury. Also, why would people vote, right? The voters have some incentive, wherein if they vote correctly, they receive tokens for that, and if they vote incorrectly, it's the slashing process happens. This entire system ensures that any data being asserted through Nest can definitely be considered true after the entire process. This was architecture. Now, this is some infra that I've made for the entire Near community, both builders and users. But what's infra without a practical usage? An optimistic oracle can extend to be used for a variety of things, most popular of it being prediction markets. But you can, of course, build protocols on top of the Nest infra, wherein you can verify outcomes of governance actions, determine if a cultural milestone happened or not. And you can also have reputation or certification system, verify if someone completed an off-chain task or achieved something specific. With Nest, people can go crazy as long as it is observable by the voters. This isn't the end. I've built the next prediction market using the Nest Oracle. The crazy thing is, we don't need to have an API to verify the source because we have the right amount of people for it. Let's open a market which is very arbitrary. Will my project Nest win anything in the Near Innovation Hackathon? The resolution criteria, either the result should be posted on the official Near Protocol X or the Near Legion X handle as one of the winners, or be posted in the official group. It can be either the main track prize or the sponsor prizes. The market will continue until the results are announced. So for safe side, I've put in 21st February, 11:59 p.m. right now. And once, as you can see, the market is open, anyone having minute USDC can buy either the yes or the no share. And accordingly, like as you buy the shares, the probability of yes and no also goes up. This is through an AMM curve. And this is all mainnet, by the way, so keep that in mind while you're like buying the shares and everything. And that is done. Also, if you'll see, in case you're short on USDC mainnet, we also have the ping on-ramp feature, so you can on-ramp directly. This one is a testnet demo to showcase what happens when the resolution time has reached. Since the resolution time is like very long usually on prediction markets, I wanted to showcase how fast, you can, what happens after the whole thing is done and voting is done. So I'm hosting this on testnet, but net I think is actually present on mainnet if you want to use it. So right now we want to determine if James Powell actually used good afternoon or not, and he did not. If you want to verify, you can go to the statement and check. He said good evening. And right now we're voting for yes to like uh, check whether we can dispute or not. And the dispute can only be done by another account. So I'm logging into another account and then creating a dispute. Both of them are putting in $10 as bonds. Again, this is on testnet. And once that is done, you can actually go into the Nest voting UI and choose the amount of Nest tokens that you want to stake. By staking this, you're basically locking in your Nest tokens and then ensuring, whichever side you're choosing. And if you vote for like whichever side you vote for, you also get incentives for it. So that's the entire thing. And it's pretty quick and it follows a whole commit review system right now. Thank you for listening. And I know this might seem a little complex, but hey, complex systems are the first step. The Nest market is just one example of what can be built using the Nest Oracle. Any dev can build anything using Nest Optimistic Oracle. Only limit is the imagination. And that was it for the demo. Thank you. And you can reach out to me on Telegram or open the website and check it yourself. Thanks.